Hello, everybody. What's up? It's Lone Wolfen and my brother Witsama.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Uh, and today's topic, we're gonna talk about whether or not there'll be a good will there ever be a good video game based movie, and I don't and yeah, there are some people who might argue about Detective Pikachu or whatnot, but it did not please some critics, and we're talking about video game based movies that pleases loads of people around the spectrum. Um, and seeing as how we have multiple game based movies coming out, like a rated R Mortal Kombat, and a movie based remake of Super Mario Brothers made by Illumination, and a Mega Man movie, which I thought was canceled since the Disney Fox merger. Oh yeah, and a Minecraft movie coming out. And I think it's a good time to talk about this kind of subject. That, anyways, before we get into it, we want to talk about what the kind of movies we've seen and we actually and put our 2 cents as ends. And Rob, what are your thoughts in this?
Well, I wanted to ask to clarify. There's another movie than the Minecraft movie that's already on Netflix. That's like a choose your own adventure.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a Minecraft movie, on but this is the same movie you're talking about. Maybe there's another movie coming out, but yeah, they have something on Netflix. I forget what it's called, Story Mode or something like that. And you pick like it's like a choose your own adventure. Like you play through it, and you get options to like
Mm.
pick.
I'm actually unaware of that, actually.
Oh, well, I mean, it could be the same movie that you're talking about, but yeah.
Actually, it's a show. I just looked it up. It's a show. Weird.
Oh,
It's called Minecraft Story Mode, but I'm mostly talking about films, so shows are. It could
oh,
be. It's still up to debate of whether or not there are some good shows, some that are actually well known, like others like Pokemon, but uh, uh, there can actually be good video game based shows like Castlevania on Netflix. Anyways, let's
okay, they got different episodes. Okay, I thought it was like a movie.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, shows about video games, TV shows based on video games. It could be a topic for another time, but
oh, I didn't mean to talk about video game shows. I thought what I was talking about was a movie.
I know. Sorry.
That's fine.
Anyways, let and experiences with video game based movies. Me and Whit here, we kind of grew up on like 3 or 4 films that are based on video games, which are considered really bad, but we watched them anyways because we were kids. And you remember those films, right?
The video game films.
Yeah, Super Mario movie, the Street Fighter movie, Mortal Kombat
I
Annihilation.
remember watching them as a kid. I don't know exactly what happened in them, but yeah.
Yeah, I actually do rewatch them from time to time because I like them for how really bad they are. or and yeah, most people can agree these are really. I can agree that these are really bad films, but it's they're in their own way. They are enjoyably bad to me. Like like the Street Fighter movie starring Jean Claude Van Damme. It's even with that accent Jean Claude Van Damme has, it makes no sense for him to be. It makes no sense for him to be Guile, who's an American, and it's You heard Jean-Claude Van Damme speak, right?
Um, I mean, maybe in the past, I don't like. Maybe I may have heard in passing and not known like I was Claude Van Damme. I don't even know who this person. I mean, like I've heard of the name before, but like I don't like if you put a face, you show
Yeah,
me a picture of him, I would know it
yeah,
was him.
yeah. He's from Brussels, Belgium. So yeah. So him trying to play a character who was originally American is idiotic, but we're anyways. I'm just talking about our experiences. But anyways, uh, yeah, with the newer films coming out, newer films coming out. It's safe to say that we're not sure how these going to turn out, but we're just going to throw in 2 cents of what could be a good video game based movie. And I always wanted to do this, like try to have a challenge of writing a screenplay for a good video game based movie, most notably The Legend of Zelda. Uh, Actually, would you think that The Legend of Zelda would be a good video game based film?
Um, I think so. If, I have a different like I feel like with movies that could have like fantasy properties, like certain things similar to like Lord of the Rings and like Harry Potter. I feel like it needs to be done right, otherwise it comes off as very weird looking.
Right.
I think Zelda can pull it off. I wonder what they'll do with Link. Since
Since he's a silent protagonist.
yeah, for the most part, besides like certain games and like I think the manga like that they had drawn. Like I don't know when that was made, but they have Link talking in them. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, there was also the Legend of Zelda cartoon in the late '80s where the whole "Excuse me,
yeah,
princess," and there's also the time where there's also the CDI Zelda. Hmm.
yeah. So I meant by like the games, the CDI Zelda.
Yeah, these are yeah, but how you gonna handle it is insane. I also want to have the challenge of writing a screenplay of this because I just want. It's good to give characters a personality, but I always want to have like Link be like this daring hero. Like I don't know, like I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to say, but I want Link should be like this memorable guy, like kind of like I'm not sure who to compare him to, but hmm. Anyways, then there are also other films out there that could be ripe for film material. Like I'm not sure this might count as a video game based movie, but I always want to see this as a movie based on Satoru Iwata. Hmm. Have you ever seen the Did You Know Gaming episode on Satoru?
Uh, I don't think so.
Yeah, if you were to watch that video on Digital Gaming's channel, it's a really good. It's a really good. This his life should be a movie because it's a really impressive thing. It's really impressive the way he does things. Most notably, the fact that during Nintendo's hard times, he actually never fired anyone and gave out most of his earnings to his employees to increase morale.
I mean, like I guess like from a documentary like perspective on like his life, yeah, I think it would be really interesting. Uh,
Yeah,
I think anything that would best accurately show like any sort of like leader and pioneer in any industry, I think would be pretty interesting.
yeah,
It wouldn't be a movie, it wouldn't be a video game focus in
I know.
documentary or movie
I
though.
know.
I mean,
I'm just
yeah, like the subject because like he led like a video game company, but it wouldn't be a movie based on a video game.
right. Uh, Anyways, I only brought it up because I thought I don't know. I know it's not based on the game, but it's a really good life story. Anyways, there's also what made me bring this up as a topic was that I was watching this video by James and Mike on their channel Cinemasker, and they were talking about like video game based movies. And they brought up Zelda, and they also brought up Metroid and Contra. Hmm. And I would actually be impressed if they actually made like a Contra movie and a Metroid movie, but a Contra movie stylized in a 1980s rated R action flick. A 1980s like film 80s action flick, hard R and that stuff. Hmm. Yeah. Problem is the only actors I can think of who could play the two main characters are Dwayne Johnson, John Cena, but I would love to see if that could be done. It could be done. I think that could be done well nowadays. What do you think?
You're meaning Contra?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, it seems like it would be like some sort of like I guess I don't want to say silly action movie, but something along the lines of like this is an action movie and we're going to be just like an action movie, if that makes sense. They're gonna have emphasis on the action. Yeah, someone like The Rock, um, Jason Statham, like all these like little action stars. Yeah, some of the bald ones really, but
Hmm.
yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. What I actually it's a real and to be honest, most games in the 80s don't have much story, so you can have some liberties with them, but in the case of Contra, you're just two dudes in like the jungle fighting against aliens whatnot. Not, and of course for the Metroid thing, uh, Metroid is not really known for its story, to be honest. It's just a story about uh, a female bounty hunter who we don't know was female, and who goes around killing aliens. You know. Hmm. Well, any thoughts on where a Metro movie could happen?
Um, a Metro movie can only happen after they release a new Metroid Prime. I think everybody's been asking for one.
Yeah, Metroid Prime 4 is coming out, I think, next year or the year afterwards. I have no clue. Uh, Hopefully Nintendo would do something about it.
Yeah, I mean, whenever that comes out, then they could release a Metroid movie. Otherwise, um I don't know, people would be like I guess conflicted and there would be hype for it, but I think it would be more hype if it came out like after a video game or along with
Yeah,
and then like you'll get the fans that can't separate like or rather can't understand that there are two different teams working on like a video game and like a movie and they'll be like, "Oh, they're focusing on this movie. Why didn't they come out with the game?" blah blah blah.
right. Hmm.
Yeah.
Also, a little fun fact because